Hi guys, this is Jody from Spiritual Coffee. Welcome back to another series of videos that I wanted to do. Thank you so much for all your feedback and support on my last videos. That means a lot to me. Earth signs, you were the most responsive and enthusiastic, so I'm doing your video first. I'm going to do them again in groups of elements. So this will be earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And I'm going to look at month ahead. So the month of October. It is a very big month astrologically. I don't know all the planets, who's transiting what, all that kind of stuff. I don't have any idea about that stuff. There's a lot of amazing people out there who do. So if you want to look more into that stuff, feel free. I do know that we start this month today, October 1st, with the full moon in Aries. And then on October 16th, we have the new moon in Libra. And then we finish this month with a blue moon, which is the full moon in Taurus. So right off the bat, October, regardless of what planets are doing what, it's a very powerful month because it's literally bookended by two full moons and cut in half by a new moon. So this has the potential to be a very transformative and pivotal month for many of us, if not all of us. I've been getting a lot of feeling and messages that it's going to be pivotal for the collective as well as on an individual level. I've also been feeling that this full moon today, this full moon in Aries, is about releasing guilt and shame, anything that we have buried inside. If you saw my reading a couple of days ago, I was in meditation and a memory came up for me. And I thought, where on earth did that come from? And, I had a lot of personal shame and guilt attached to that memory. And, my guides just led me through releasing that and forgiving myself. And then, releasing all those feelings upward to be transmuted. And I really feel that that's what this Aries full moon is all about for us. And what a great way to start what potentially can be a very powerful month is the releasing of all of those things that are holding us back. So I've already selected the cards. Let's go ahead and we'll just dive right in. So I want to know, let's get some overall energy. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Let's start. I'm going to grab this deck. My earbud cord is probably in the shot. Hopefully not. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please. Overall energies. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Taurus, the spirit whisperer, divine guidance, higher knowing. Virgo, the dream walker, dreams, the collective good, illusions. Capricorn, the spiral dancer, circuitous route, perception. Numbers are 3, 8, and 5. That's interesting. 8 and then 3 and 5 add up to 8. I think that happened in my last earth sign videos. I think they were all 8s again. I'm going to have to go back and check. That's pretty wild. Let's grab my Halloween tarot. This is such a cute little deck. But it's one of those decks that instead of cups and pentacles and swords and wands, it's different symbols. And so it takes my brain a minute to click into place as to what they are. But it's October, so I have to use it. Okay, Taurus. I would like 3 cards, please. That one wanted to come out. One more, please, for Taurus. Come on. Oh, 2 more. Okay. Now Virgo, please. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May as well see if we can get one more. Thank you. And Capricorn. Thank you. Okay, let's see what we have here. Taurus. 4 of bats, 7 of ghosts, 8 of bats, and the Knight of bats. Wow, bats are swords. Ghosts are cups. We'll just lay out all of them. Virgo. I don't read reversals if you are new to my style of reading. Only if I'm really specifically guided to. Okay, Taurus. Give me a second to tune in here. Okay, so for October, Taurus, first of all, I love that there's a full moon here and a full moon there. I love that. It feels like you are going to be doing a lot of overthinking this month. It feels like I just heard divinely guided. I heard that, oh, and divine guidance right there. I do feel that you are going to be receiving a lot of information this month. It feels like a lot of signs, a lot of, what's the word that I'm hearing? Talismans? Talisman? Talisman? Talismans? I don't know. What's the plurus of talisman? The plural of talisman. That's a word that's specifically came to me, so that will mean something to someone watching this. It feels like you will be getting a lot of very specific and personal signs and synchronicities and messages, and you are going to want to overthink them and dismiss them and say, oh, that's too obvious. That can't be for me. Yes, it is obvious, and yes, it is for you. So don't dismiss them. I feel like they're just going to be so specific, like specific to the point where you can't dismiss them. It could only mean something to you. It feels like, you'll be going to bed at night and thinking of a question and maybe just kind of casually putting a request out to spirit, show me a sign, show me a sign. And then the next day you will have such a specific and relevant answer to that question that could only mean something to you, that it's just going to be as plain as the nose on your face. Don't dismiss that, because I feel like you're going to want to dismiss that. Don't be so self-deprecating, Taurus. You are worthy and deserving of all of these divine messages. And yes, they can be for you, so don't dismiss them. I just want to get a little bit more. What are these messages about? They're just going to be so obvious. And I feel like this is the month, you know, sometimes I feel, Taurus, like you are afraid to ask for what you really want or what you want to know in case the answer is no. And this month in October, you're being asked to release all those feelings around why you do that. You are deserving. What memory there, and there will be one that comes up. There's something tied to those feelings for you of unworthiness. And this month you're really being asked to let that go. Not even this month, like now, right now at the beginning of the month. You need to let that go. You need to acknowledge whatever memory that is that makes you feel that way. If you need to, forgive whomever you need to in order to do that. And love yourself. You know, when we know better, we do better. And then soon as you do that, have that cleared and out of the way so that come the 16th on the new moon, you can plant those seeds of intention for what you are going to draw into your life because you're worthy and deserving to round out the month. I haven't received any guidance yet for the full moon at the end of the month. I'll probably do a separate reading for that. But it's very important for you to take these steps right now at the beginning of the month. I'm drawn to these pictures on these ghosts' robes, and I feel like that's just speaking to the specifics of these signs and messages that you're going to be receiving. And they're going to come in hot. Don't be afraid to ask, because you will get an answer probably almost immediately. So I love that. Let's maybe put this down here. Virgo. What do we got here? 8 of Imps. Wands. 5 of Pumpkins. So that's Pentacles. The Death card. And the Ace of Ghosts, which is Cups. Interesting. I feel like this is going to be a really big month of change for you, Virgo. Necessary change is what I just heard. There are cycles that have been trying to close out for a long time, for years, is what I'm hearing. And due to the law of free will, you have not closed them out. But now the universe is stepping in and saying, okay, it's time. I'm actually surprised there's not a Tower card here. Whatever is changing, whatever is ending here is for your highest and best good. It will come in, I feel like it kind of will sweep your legs out from under you. And it's going to ask you to totally change your perspective on a lot of things, everything. But whatever is ending, here's another full moon there. Oh my gosh. What is that? Saturn? Which planet has the rings around it? There's something to do with Saturn happening this month too. Anyways, I digress. Whatever is ending, it's ending because you have got a brand new, divinely guided and orchestrated beginning coming for you. One that will fill your heart and your life with everything that you've ever dreamed of. So much love and joy. Wow. So I feel like the shame and guilt that you're going to need to release with this full moon For some of you, it might be a direct result of whatever this quick moving ending is. For some of you, this release of whatever this shame and guilt is will help bring on this ending. So however that resonates for you, no matter what, you will have to forgive yourself. You will have to love yourself. You do not need to punish yourself. I'm going to say that again. You do not need to punish yourself. You have done nothing wrong. This is all a part of the experience of being human. You are a good person. I feel like that's a very, very important message for you right now. You are worthy and deserving of the love that you have been trying to give to others. It's not your fault if it has not been given back, because the right person who will love you back even more than you ever could have dreamed of is waiting for you. Is right here. It's literally right here. Right on the other side of this ending. So just know that. Oh, that one even choked me up. I need a drink. That really choked me up. Oh my God, you guys, the synchronicities in these cards. Look at the 2 full moons here. Capricorn, what do we got going on here? Ten of Cups, 5 of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so I just heard a long fought battle is what I just heard. You as well. Man, earth signs, this is going to be a really pivotal month for you. I feel like you've really fought hard to get to where you are right now in your life. If you're here watching this, then chances are you're of a more mature age. Not necessarily, but probably. You've probably, lived some life. And it may or may, I feel like it really hasn't been that easy for you. You've fought a lot, probably fought a lot of battles that people don't know about. You have fought for everything that you have. And I feel as though this month you are going to be rewarded for that. You're going to be able to just kind of take a breath and be able to enjoy the fruits of your hard work, the fruits of your hard won and hard fought battles. I really do feel like, and I feel that you're going to have an issue at first with allowing yourself to enjoy it for fear that it's not real, or for fear that it's not going to last. And that, is a burden that you have carried for a very long time. It feels like, for probably some of you, it feels like this is coming from childhood. Spirit is showing me, interesting. They're showing me, perhaps, this is really personal and I apologize, but Spirit is showing me this and I have to say it. Some of you may have had a father who is an alcoholic, who was a really good man, a good person, but who just couldn't catch a break in life, who was just tired and and sad, but so kind, a really loving, kind heart, but was just tired. And I feel like you may have watched him work so hard and just, stand up only to get knocked down again. And that's something that you have carried your whole life. And it's time to let that go. It wasn't your fault. None of that was your fault. I do feel that there was a cycle that you carried forward in your own life. That working hard, get knocked down, get back up thing. But I feel like I said, a lot of people may not have known just the extent of the battles that you were facing in your life. And it's okay to want more. It's okay to stop and look back at how far you've come. And it's okay to be proud of yourself. That doesn't mean that you're vain. That doesn't mean that you're ungrateful. It means that you're acknowledging your hard work. And that's allowed, and that's a good and healthy thing to do. Wow, these are really emotional messages, you guys. What a big month you have. Let's get a message to leave you guys with. Final message for Earth signs for October. Just one, please. A lot of forgiveness needs to happen here. A lot of releasing. And when you release these things, a lot of people, no, cancel that. When you release them, envision them being released up into space to be transmuted there. Okay? I was guided in a meditation a while ago to do that instead of releasing our pain into the earth, to release it up to be transmuted that way. Final message we have: work through your fears. Yes. New moon energy. And I feel like that applies to all of you. I hope this helped. If it did, I'd be grateful if you commented and liked and subscribed to my channel. Feel free to follow me over on Instagram. Share this video if you feel inspired to, if you know someone who would benefit from it. And enjoy this month. It's going to be pivotal. A lot of growth, a lot of transformation, but you can totally, you came here for this. You came here for this. You've got this. I send this message with love and blessings.